right, that's true. But she's asked us to emphasize day wear.
Most for public appearances will be before 5.
What about this group in wools and heavy cottons?
Well, we're talking October. That means we need outerwear.
I can give you a cape that will work well with this group.
Do it.
Look, where are the swatches? Kristen, will you call Thorne, please?
Dad, he's looking for them. I just called.
Margo has the stuff right at her fingertips.
Which is why I told her to be here.
Yeah, well, she isn't Ridge, and we have a very important client coming in for a fitting at the end of the month.
Margo really is sick. I talked to her just before this meeting.
Kristen, when you're dressing a member of the royal family, you make the extra effort.
Yeah, he's right. She'll be wearing our fashions right through the whole tour. It's like $1 million worth of free advertising.
I'm just telling you what she said to me on the phone.
Well, I've been listening to that for too many days. I don't mind telling you I've had it up to here.
Look, what is this with Margo? Do either one of you know?
Some personal problem.
We all have those.
Have you spoken to her about it, Kristen?
No. But I will be seeing her after this meeting.
Would you mind telling her that we need her here?
All right, that's enough about Margo. Let's look at the formals here. Let me see this one.
You'd do that, wouldn't you? You'd abandon your own child.
If you'd force me to?
My fault again, right?
Well, what other choice do I have? If you told Kristen that you were carrying my baby, do you honestly think I could stay here in this town? The Forresters would ruin me. I couldn't get arrested here. Hell yes, I'd leave L.A.
I think you're bluffing. I think you just don't want me to tell your precious wife.
Well, then call my bluff, and I guarantee that I'll be gone by tomorrow. I hate this. Every time I see you, we're just clawing at each other. Why, Margo? Why?
Don't even start.
All I am doing is looking for a way of resolving this.
Well, I've found my way. I'm going to tell Kristen everything.
And you destroy me. That's all you care about is revenge.
I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant by a man I thought was going to marry me. But instead, I find out through a mutual acquaintance that he's already married to someone else. Now tell me, my friend, don't you think that justifies a small dose of revenge?
If it's worth it. But this definitely is not. I mean, sure, you'll ruin my marriage. But my God. Look what you do to yourself.
Oh, like you give a damn.
Forget how I feel. Think about yourself, Margo. Think about yourself.
Oh, I'm thinking about myself exclusively these days. Hello.
Margo, it's Kristen.
Kristen, how's the meeting going?
Frankly, Dad and Ridge were pretty upset with you.
Well, did you tell them that I'm sick?
Margo, this is important. Anyway, that's not the reason I'm calling. Do you still want to meet?
I certainly do want to meet.
Okay, then I'll be over. It shouldn't be too much longer.
I'll be waiting for you, Kristen. Well, my love, you might want to make an exit here. Unless, of course, you want to be here when your wife arrives.
Sure, I'll wait. Kristen, before you leave, will you hand me that, please?
Sis, you got a few minutes?
Actually, I was on my way out.
No, everything else is fine.
Right, to see Margo.
Ridge, please don't ask me to get on her case for you.
Chris, you have no idea what's eating away at her.
All I know is that she's having trouble
Right, I
with some
appreciate your
man.
help on this.
Does she talk about it?
Never. Not a word. If anything, she takes it out on me.
I wouldn't stand for that, sis.
I know. It's starting to get to me.
So why are you still going over there anyway?
She called me and wanted me to come over.
What for?
She didn't say. She left a very cryptic message on my answering machine. And even asked me not to tell Clark.
Tell Clark what?
I don't know. I guess that I was coming over there.
It's very strange.
Yes, which is why I want to get over there and find out what this is all about.
Well, hold on. I'll walk you to the elevator.
Don't do something you'll regret.
You mean something you'll regret?
We'll both regret it. Now let's stop playing these games. Are you really going to tell Kristen everything?
Now look at this. I do believe the man is rattled.
Of course I'm rattled. You're about to blow my whole world apart.
Which is precisely what you did to mine.
Margo, look.
No, you look. It's too late to negotiate. Your wife is going to be here very soon.
You can't do this.
Why can't I?
Because you love me. And this is no way to treat a person that you love.
You know, I think you just realized how very foolish that sounded. Didn't you, dear?
Margo. Don't do it. Please. I'm begging you.
Goodbye, Clark. Good luck.
Yes?
Your secretary wasn't at her desk, and since your door was open,
Who are you?
Take a closer look.
Should I know you?
Northwestern University, class of '59.
Yes. You're Stephen Logan.
In the flesh. Hello, Eric. It's been many years.
So it has.
The time has treated you very well.
Yes, I've been very fortunate.
So have I. 4 lovely children. Wonderful wife.
Why are you here?
Yes, I suppose that would be your question. The last time you saw me, our lives were about to turn upside down.
Things were rather unsettled, weren't they?
You were running off to marry Stephanie Douglas, leaving me with the only woman I ever wanted but couldn't have because you had her.
Well, I'm sure you haven't come here to reminisce.
No, I certainly have not. That's ancient history. A lot has happened since then, for both of us. You've built an empire. I tried, I failed, and ultimately ran. But that's over, too. I'm back again, Eric. After 8 years, I'm back to rebuild a life. And this time, I'm not gonna fail.
Why are you telling me this?
Because my wife has been seeing someone. Another man. Why shouldn't she? I mean, after all, I ran off, didn't I? But it wasn't until this morning when I noticed these lovely additions to her wardrobe, things that Beth could never afford on her own, that I realized who that new man in her life is. It's you, Eric, isn't it?
Hello, Margo.
Come on in.
How are you feeling?
Oh, the same.
You know, I know you're sick of hearing this from me, but you should get a checkup. There. I said it. You won't ever hear me say it again.
Well, would you like some tea?
No, thanks.
Oh, I think you should have some.
Margo, what's going on?
Well, Kristen, sit down.
I feel very uncomfortable here.
Well, why do you suppose that is?
Probably because you're uncomfortable to be with.
Well, why should I be uncomfortable to be with?
I don't know. You never used to be.
I was different then, wasn't I?
Very much so.
I don't mean just in attitude, I mean physically.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, look at me. I've changed, haven't I?
I guess you've let yourself go a little bit.
Oh, yes, I have let myself go once too often.
But it isn't anything that can't be solved. I mean, if you want to.
It's not as easy as that, Kristen.
All because of this man.
And a woman.
There was another woman involved, wasn't there?
Oh, yes, indeed. The things are about to change.
They are?
This relationship between the man that I loved and this woman is about to break up.
You know that for sure?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, well, that's good news.
Well, it's good news for me, not for the other woman, I'm afraid.
That's the way it goes. You can't be responsible for her, can you?
No, I can't.
So, is this why you wanted me to come over? To talk about this?
The best is still to come.
I don't understand, though. I mean, why didn't you want me to tell Clark I was coming over to see you?
You'll understand before you leave.
You're being very mysterious, Margo.
And that bothers you?
Yes. It's not like you. You're usually more direct.
You're right. I'll be direct. How do you think I should handle this woman who's taken my man?
Is that what actually has happened? I mean, she's taken him away from me.
Oh, what does it matter how it happened? The point is, he left me and fell in love with her.
Okay. You don't have to get so angry about it.
Well, wouldn't you be angry? I mean, for example, if Clark fell in love with another woman?
Yes, I'd be angry, but I wouldn't take it out on a friend, especially one who was once my best friend. Anyway, to answer your question about this other woman, she shouldn't be your concern.
She has to be. We're both in love with the same man.
I'm gonna ask you a question that might be hard to answer, but who does he love?
Maybe he loves both of us.
And do you love him?
Yes, I love him, although sometimes I wonder why.
Well, if that's the case, there's only one thing you can do.
What's that?
Go after him, if you truly do love him.
Even if it means hurting this other woman.
People get hurt. She'll survive. We all do.
Yes, we do, don't we?
So that's my advice. Take it with a grain of salt, but personally, if I were in your shoes, I'd start fighting. You're a gorgeous woman, Margo. You have a lot going for you. You can compete with anyone. Anyone. And I'm not just saying that as a friend either. It's true.
Kristen, sit down. Please, sit down.
Have you been seeing my wife, Eric?
She hasn't been your wife for some time, Stephen.
In the eyes of the law, we're still very much married. But you haven't answered my question. Or aren't you going to?
Yes, I've been seeing Beth. for many months now. And I don't pretend to apologize for that. Not to anyone, Stephen, including you.
Well, at least you admit it.
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, I can think of two good reasons. One, you're married. And two, so is Beth.
I'm getting a divorce. And as far as Beth is concerned...
Save it, Forrester. I do not want to hear any more about the last 8 years.
And yet there they are.
Yeah. But here we are. Things have changed.
Have you talked to Beth about this?
No, I haven't, and I don't intend to.
No. Why not?
I've lived in your shadow my whole life. I knew she loved you. She always loved you. I don't know why I didn't do this years ago. Confront you, man to man, resolve this once and for all. But I didn't. Instead, I stuck my head in the sand, hoping it would go away, knowing that it never would. Don't you see, Eric? This doesn't involve Beth. It involves you and me.
No. No, I think this very much involves Beth and how Beth feels.
Well, she loves you, of course. But if she couldn't have you...
But she can have me. She does have me.
Well, I suppose there's nothing more I can say.
Meaning what?
Meaning that we're never gonna see this the same way.
You had your chance, Logan.
That's where you're wrong. I never had a chance.
She married you. Beth is not the kind of a person that would marry somebody on the rebound. She loved you.
I know she loved me, but she never stopped loving you.
You sold yourself that bill of goods, and you pulled it out every time you had a tough time. Look, I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound insensitive. I know you've had some painful years.
I love my wife. I've never stopped loving her. Now, I can't compete with you and your millions, but I'm not going to let you take Beth away. She's too important to me, Forrester. I'm gonna fight you with every breath in my body. I'm gonna fight you.
Hi.
Do you know where I just was?
No, where?
With Margo.
Oh, really? What did she want?
Just to talk to me.
About what?
A problem she's been having.
What problem, Kristen?
Seems she's having a baby.
Your baby, Clark.
Oh, wait a minute. Both of you.
You courted me, made love to me, married me, and all this while you've been carrying on with Margo.
Look, I had no idea she was pregnant.
That's not enough, pal.
Kristen, I love you.
Don't you dare use those words with me. Is that what you told her? That you loved her too? Is that what you did to get her into bed, Clark?
You gotta believe that it's all over now, and it has been for a long time.
You're seeing her, Clark. You've been seeing her many times since we've been married. Margo told me all about your visits.
She's lying.
No, you're lying. And now you're gonna pay for it.
It's over, Clark. You're finished. With me, my family, and certainly Forrester. You'll never work a day in the fashion industry again. Now get out of here. I never want to see your face again.
But first, I'm gonna rearrange it.